get the people popping. So just be quiet, everybody. Just be quiet. Y'all know how we do this shit, and the people finna love this. They finna love it. Yo, what up, family? How y'all doing? 'Cause like I said, we ain't got fans over here. I don't like fans, and fuck a fan and fuck a groupie. I don't like them. We got family up in here. If you're a fan or a groupie, please use the exit right now. Family only can stay in and enjoy the show we got for y'all tonight. We got the Brotherhood in this motherfucker. We're going to give y'all a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, but we're going to give a couple seconds and let some people pop on up in here. Y'all, get it going and tell your friends, tell your family. The 313 Live show and the Brotherhood is in the motherfucking building. So, what's up? What's up? Okay, what we gonna do is we gonna go on and we gonna introduce ourselves, everybody. Who's on the phone first? Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll start off with the latest and the greatest. Reggie Wright. What's up, y'all?
Yay. What's up? Who
I
else?
know y'all ain't heard my voices in a while because my boy John is on first and got spooked out. All the niggas from the mob and stuff scared him with the wannabes from the mob that scared him. Niggas on the sideline.
Okay.
But it's all good. So I had to put John on punishment again. Whenever he called me with those bullshit ass niggas that don't mean nothing to me, I'll be like, okay, you ride with them, John.
Sit your ass still. What's up? Who else?
But it's all good. But me and John is that's still my boy. I told you that's my little brother. That sometimes you gotta tap your little brother.
For sure, John.
So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
John family. What's up? And who else we got on the phone with us?
Yo, we got Gabbo from the Gab and Sam show. What up, 313 family?
What's up? Where that nigga Lay Legend at? Is he on the phone?
Yeah, this Lay Legend right here, Tupac Live channel. We up here doing our thing and shit. We just trying to get something.
God damn it, Lay Legend. You fucking my eardrums up with your goddamn microphone.
Hey, I told you my shit is expensive.
I got these goddamn beats by Dre on, and you hear every fucking little thing with them. Well, Dre made this shit possible that you're gonna hear every goddamn thing in recording. But, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we got our other brother on the phone. Other brother, tell him who you are and where you're from, brother. What's going on?
What up? Tanique in the building. What up, Detroit?
That's right, ladies.
313 Live.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tanique reviews in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Tanique is on the phone with us. Part of the Brotherhood. Hey, yo, Tanique, it was a
Brotherhood in effect.
That's right. It was a lot of niggas, hating and shit, saying that you wasn't fucking with the Brotherhood and you ain't fuck with us and you ain't rock with us, man. It was a few haters, not a lot, but a few, because a lot was loving it.
But you know what? That's why we on the phone tonight. Why can't we come together as a Tupac community and express our beliefs? Other people come together. They don't believe the same thing, but they can come together. Well, why should they stop us from coming together? No, we are together. We united. We stand divided. We fall. And we're here tonight on 313 Live. All differences aside and trying to do something positive.
Goddamn right, my brother. We here. And like I said, this is a a great opportunity for us as black men to sit down and do what we do together. And like I say, we all have our own different opinions, but we gonna set those opinions aside. And like you said early on, Tanique, we agree more than we disagree on shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's work off of that.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
Hey, Ro. So what about the people that saying that this is Reggie out there just to neutralize us and monetize what we say, and that way we won't talk bad about him. He just got cool with us, so he wouldn't talk bad about him. Get the people the backstory, because I'm tired of them blaming Reggie for that, though.
Okay.
They lying on Reggie, that's for sure.
Well, this is the thing right here, and I've addressed this before. The Brotherhood, we united and got together as one because it was your idea, Gab, and a lot of people who don't know what the fuck they talking about, just talking out their ass, you know what I'm saying, and don't know what the fuck they talking about, just looking for something to talk about and run off at the mouth like a little bitch. you know what I'm saying, don't know what the fuck is going on. It was your idea to put together this movement. It was your idea and to name this the Brotherhood. You know, Reggie Wright Jr. didn't have anything to do with it. Reggie Wright Jr. didn't name it. Reggie Wright Jr. didn't neutralize a motherfucking thing. So, you know, all the motherfuckers just running around and just biting off of what some other idiot said. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Use your own mind, because you motherfuckers wasn't saying that bullshit until you heard somebody else say that fuck shit. And that's the far as I'm going to go with it and leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Because a video will come up and then bam, I have to react. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of reacting to video.
And let me say something real fast if I would, man. You know, the whole thing was this, yo.
Mm-hmm.
We were all fucking friends, but in different corners. You feel me?
Right.
We had this group fucking with this group over here fucking with that group, and a few of us, you know, could moonlight in between. And to me, it made sense because I knew all the characters would like each other. If they ever got a chance to talk to each other, I knew that it would be a strong force. And we all got influence, and we all got a following. You know, you got a couple thousand subscribers, you have a following. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I figured we put all that shit together in the name of Tupac and the spirit of Tupac, Amor Shakur, man. You know, we can move mountains. We can make something big happen. And you know, we talk about, you know, mobilizing and getting organized and doing this in all our collective cities. You know, we all leaders. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We could do something positive in the community. We can work on rec centers, you know, trying to get people to register to vote, or taking underprivileged children like to movies or like field trips. Try to do something positive, and it all starts with, you know, getting organized. So I figured, you know, all of us powerful men, let's work.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, my brother. The thing of it all is, you know, and this is, like I said, this isn't no racial shit. This is just real shit. You know, white people all the time can fall out, and they can hook up and unite with one another and work together and be cool. And you know what I'm saying? There ain't shit wrong with that. But when the brothers who fell out with each other or just was on a disagreement on some other shit, and we set our differences aside and we hook up and we work together, oh, that's a fucking problem. That's a problem. Oh, them niggas was beefing hard before. Or those niggas was doing this, them niggas was doing that. Okay, but we set that shit aside like real men. So why are you fucking running around like a little bitch and constantly talking about shit that we done set aside and we ain't tripping on it? So why in the fuck is you still tripping on it? That's my thing.
Hey, yo, but you know what, bro? It always worked like this, man. I mean, in other communities, when they hear the neighbors having a baby, they have a collection, yo. They start putting together a fund so that kid could go to college. Not their kid, but the neighbor's kid. Mm-hmm. You know, a dude, you know, a Jewish guy own a bakery or produce store. Mm-hmm. You know, or a convenience store. He mm-hmm. gets his milk from a Jewish milkman. His bread from a Jewish baker. You know, they keep the money in that community. I'm not being anti-Semitic. So what I'm trying to say is, why we can't show that type of unity? You know, if a black man open up a pizza shop, and I mean, anybody can open up a shop in our community and we support them, right? Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, you got Chinese stores in our community, you got Italian stores, you got, you know, African hair stores, we support it. But if you open up a pizza shop in Little Italy, you will starve like a motherfucker. Because why would they walk past an Italian store and support your black ass? You feel me? So we gotta learn how to invest in ourselves, man, and get organized and do some shit if we really want some results, you know what I mean, in this country, man. And all of us got a platform, we got a microphone, man, and we got a following, and I'm just saying, let's work. Why we can't come together?
Well, we are. We here. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Tanique? What you think?
I think he's absolutely telling the truth, and I remember back, it was almost a year ago, that he was trying to put out your beef and my beef. Mm-hmm. So he's been working on this for a minute. But I don't care if Reggie did do it. Hell, Reggie was there. Why can't he put together a group of black guys? You know what? They don't come talk that shit to me, because you know what? He was there. He should be the one, because he's the eyewitness to all of this stuff that we're reading and stuff. So he was actually there. So I take offense to people who would say anything about a person who's seen Tupac and talked to Tupac. Do you know what I would do if I could have had that testimony? Did I talk to him? Did I smile at him, man? But the whole thing is
Shit.
they're just trying to discredit the movement. By them saying Reggie Wright did this, and Reggie, he don't really fuck with them. He just doing that so he can watch what they say, because they ain't gonna talk bad about him if they cool with him. We was never talking bad about Reggie Wright Jr. in the first place. That was them other dudes that already been dealt with.
Exactly.
But we trying
Exactly.
to show everybody that they don't have shit to do with nothing. Raj fuck with us. We all fuck with who we want to fuck with. We choose to fuck with each other. We got a closed circle. I think a lot of people got a problem with that. But, you know, we was already friends. Like I said, we just putting it all together right now. You know what I mean?
Most
Yeah, but just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he actually talked to Tupac, seen Tupac. That automatically makes him qualified to do half of what we're doing. So I don't pay those people no attention because they have their priorities in the wrong place, you know. But the people who got their priorities in the right place, they understand what we're trying to do. Hey, Tanique, I was telling Reg today, man. Reg has been nothing but a blessing to me, man. I already had my own thing going on, but the brother definitely adds to what I bring to the table, man. And I appreciate him, man. I don't care who don't like it. This man, like you said, he was there. This man gracious enough to share his stories with us for nothing. Anything we want from him, I call that nigga 2 o'clock in the morning. That nigga be cussing, but steady answer the phone. You feel me? Come on, man. You can't buy that though. That's real though. That's love. You know what I mean? That's love right there. That's real shit. And we all got that type of relationship, man. For me to Lay, to me to Rel, to Tanique, to whoever, you know what I mean? Kalei, man. I mean, we was big brothers. But like I said, it's all together now, man. All hard feelings aside, you know. And niggas watch us work. Watch us work.
Most definitely.
Well, not only that is that.
Go ahead, Lay. Go ahead, Lay.
Yeah, not only that is that you know, it's actually two particular clowns that's behind all this shit, because they've been accusing Reggie the whole time, so they've been building this shit up all the years. So then when they see us come together as one, they like, what is these motherfuckers doing? You feel me? But Reggie Wright is the one that did this. You feel me? So they all hating on the fact they didn't build their platform. They didn't build their platform to make everybody believe that Reggie is the one behind this shit. You feel me? So that as we go on and trying to be cool, you know, we all coming together with Reggie. They looking at us like, oh, they cool with this motherfucker that had something to do with Pac getting killed and shit like that. So they looking at us like, oh, okay. But at the same time, these niggas, these clowns don't know. They don't have no evidence that Reggie is behind this shit. This is something they put together. You feel me?
Hey, but now we the agents though. You hear me? Because we fucking
exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then,
Tupac was fighting. Ain't that some punk shit? Mm-hmm. Tupac was fighting. I wouldn't tell niggas what I really think, man. But
it ain't real. It really ain't worth it. And here's the thing. To be honest with you, no one in the Tupac community, the community that thinks that believes that he's dead or believes that he's alive, none of us, we even never knew who the fuck Reggie Wright Jr. was until a particular DVD came out.
To the assassination. To the assassination DVD.
That's right. I heard Reggie Wright Jr. I heard it from RJ Khan. That was the first time I ever heard Reggie Wright Jr.'s name.
Mm-hmm. And who was that to speaking up, man? Who's that speaking? That's
Tanique.
That's Tanique.
It's Tanique.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know who Reggie Wright was. I didn't even really care. I didn't know who he was. He wasn't Suge Knight. He wasn't Tupac. But that was the first time I really ever heard your name.
Mm-hmm. So like when you guys, when you got one person, like Gab said it a long time ago, if you just got Pepsi, right? You just got Pepsi selling their brand of pop, right? Then that's all you're gonna want. Then somebody come along with Coke or Mountain Dew or Orange Pop. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, well,
you're gonna pick the better product.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the better product for real. So if you just got one person just going off of this this situation that it was Reggie Wright Jr., then hey, this is what's been spoon fed to the world for what 12, 15 years. That's all you had.
Hey, let me tell you something, Joe. Hold on real fast, Tanique. Let me say something real fast, bro. Mm-hmm. When that DVD first came out,
the Tupac assassination, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was foaming at the goddamn mouth. I couldn't wait to see it because I wanted to know what happened to Tupac. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the Dawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when they said, "Are you ready to see the man behind the curtain?" I'm like, "Yeah." When they say this guy here, Reggie Wright Jr., here the security, I'm looking like. Security. That nigga ain't in my mind. I'm saying this ain't don't call no shot. Should standing right there. David Kenneth disappeared. This nigga marched the crib. And you gonna tell me the head of security was the man behind the curtain? And I'm like, wow, yo. So I was disappointed when I saw the DVD. I had never spoke to Reg or nothing, but I had the name in my head like, damn, because I'd never seen the motherfucker before. You feel me? I had never heard of. I done heard of all the Dog Pound albums. I done heard All Eyes on Me. I done heard Miss Chalet shit. I had never heard nobody mention Reggie Wright on wax, to my knowledge. So I didn't know who he existed.
I gotta say, Reggie didn't get it the worst though.
Mm-hmm.
The first one got it the worst was that old ass picture of Greg Kading trying to make me think that was Greg Kading. I ain't no motherfucking Greg Kading working for a long. I was like, that is Greg Kading on a bicycle. That was really tired as shit. I was saying, yes it is. Look at him do that. Couldn't have think back 20 years ago. I said, dude, you can call Las Vegas and verify that. Oh, that's him.
But what got me worse though was the second excuse they said when a nigga hired this same mysterious cat, Reggie Wright Jr., hired little half-dead Snoop Dogg's rapping cousin to shoot Tupac because he stole their mom. I'm like, yo, what the fuck kind of picture is this, yo? I was
hey man,
yo, I told J Mix when J Mix interviewed me, we talked. I told him, I said, yo, that theory, he lost me with that theory. He said, you know what? I told RJ not to put that in there. I'm like, yo, that
Wait a minute. Hold on. Back up. Somebody said what? They told RJ not to. Who said that?
They make sure he told RJ not to put that shit in there. That's what he told me. He was like, I told him not to put that half dead and it was a different car and Reggie was in the car and not to put all that shit in there. He said he told him that.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So,
new. I never heard of that one. That's new.
Hey, I thought that was common knowledge because he said this shit with conviction. So, you know, I ain't know this situation. I was
Grant, you shouldn't have put a little half dead. You shouldn't have put the Patton brothers. You can go talk to them, man. They ain't going nowhere. That was some bogus shit. And wait a minute. And when you come out and get an award-winning journalist in Chris Blatchford, and you can't produce his ass, that shit was concocted and made up. And I told him that.
But how do you get the letter in the first place, though? How did they magically get the letter? That's what I'm trying to figure.
He made that motherfucker up. He wrote it his damn self. he made that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. He made that damn letter up himself, wrote that shit up, chose a motherfucking child molester who's in prison, who had problems with it. He probably had dealings with before, and just concocted that shit.
Wow.
It didn't make any sense. Look, okay, first of all, you go to a dude, his wife, you ain't seen this motherfucker in 4 years. You pretend you his best friend, all right? But the motherfucker fired your ass because you turned the Cadillac into a Lincoln and fucked up his credibility. Okay, Frank lost all credibility when he turned that Cadillac into a Lincoln in Bakersfield, California. And they ran the VIN number and that motherfucker belonged to an old white man who's still alive. All right, the Lincoln did. All right, so after that, everybody went, fuck Frank, he mentally retarded. That's the way he went. He lost all credibility at that point. And that was done by that dude who had Frank do that. That was a bad deal. So, okay, Frank goes through this depression period of time because now nobody want to hear all these theories. At first it was Suge, it's assassination, and the Cadillac is now Lincoln. This is shit. Y'all don't believe this. This really fucked with people's mind, man. People, this was Frank. This was Tupac bodyguard. People have psychological problems behind this shit because they want to know what happened to Tupac. So now the Cadillac is a Lincoln. Lincoln, it was found in a damn junkyard in Bakersfield, California. The owner of the Lincoln is still alive saying, you guys are fucking nuts. Okay, now Frank can't get nobody else to produce his DVDs and shit. So now he's sad. He's falling low on his money. He had a problem with depression for years. Blows his fucking brains out. And you go and tell the world Reggie Wright did that shit.
Man. Man.
You know, he said Reggie Wright did that. Reggie Wright's buddy's a cop. Chick down there fucking the cop. It was Reggie Wright's buddy, and Ray blew his brains out because of it.
Yo, Reggie.
Man, Reggie, you a bad,
hold on, Reggie.
motherfucker. God
Reggie,
damn.
I gotta
That
ask
nigga
you.
better than Clint Eastwood.
I gotta ask you this question,
Yeah.
Reggie. Reggie.
I'm the best. I'm scared of Reggie now. I'm gonna start putting respect on his name.
Hold on, Reggie.
Hey, let's not forget about the dart gun. What was the heart attack gun? Huh?
Wait, no, wait a minute. The heart attack gun is a real thing, but no, you went in the police station, and that's why I say that your people need to talk. You went into the police station, you choked the shit out of Russell Poole, then electrocuted his ass. You put what they call them pads, defibrillators on him, and turned it up as high as they go to Friday. All that came from that dude, and that's how he started doing these breaking news stories. You were dead, trying to get people to cheer on, making them think that you did this shit. So when you appeared, you caught their ass completely off guard.
Man, that's crazy as shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what else fucked me up, yo. When that dude had the video, like, Reggie Wright's gonna kill me, so I need you guys to share this video with as many people as you can. My life's in danger. I repeat, chipmunk the squirrel. Reggie Wright's going against him. This motherfucker must be the boogeyman. So Rob was like, you know what, Reg said he want to talk to you. I had to take a deep breath. I'm like, oh, me? Nigga sound like Scooby-Doo. Oh, me? Like, they want to talk to you, you know? So, I mean, man, let me tell you something, yo. Niggas put too much shit on this man, yo. And you know, we would be wrong, much as he do for us, not to stand up and say, be a character witness, at least to the point where you can't say he a good dude or not. I can tell you a nigga a good dude, man. You can check that however you want, but that's the real deal. Why a nigga can't stand up for another nigga? You feel me?
Man, if you do, you know what's so crazy, yo?
No. Let me say this. Hold that thought, lady. This is what's going on, right? Because you got certain niggas that they quick to jump up and suck the white man dick and say, oh, this is the white man put this out, so I'm gonna roll with the white man on this. You know what I'm saying? Because the white man said, Massa said that this is how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So if Massa say this is how it go, then goddamn it, I'm gonna listen to Massa over these niggas. But hold on, hey Rex, let me ask you this question, Rex. Did you have anything to do with killing Frank, brother? Because this blew my mind to hear that you had something to do with killing Frank. Did you do that, brother?
Frank blew his brains out in front of his wife. Now, if I can get his wife to go along with me, I'm a bad motherfucker. You know that? The reason why
they laugh.
and most people don't know this.
No.
This is how scandalous this motherfucking RJ was.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up to Frank's funeral with a fucking camera. With a fucking camera with videotape.
Are you bullshitting?
Yep, on YouTube.
Hey, but peep this though. He looked like the suspect though, if you really think about it. Because all them niggas got the nigga tapes. They got all his recordings, supposedly all his recordings that he did. You know, all the shit he said to Michael Moore when he was taping shit. That's what I think.
Back to what I originally was trying to.
Come on,
Nah, what I'm saying.
What are you saying, brother?
Hey, what I'm saying is that RJ Bond probably blew that nigga brains out. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
RJ wouldn't do that.
I mean, they've been accused of rape. Why not accuse him of that shit?
That's why she gave him the tapes, man. She said she was getting threats. Look, Frank died. Listen, no people wasn't best friends. Frank hadn't seen RJ for 4 years. That mother-fucker was living in Kentucky, right? And just showed up out of... They just showed up...
I exposed all of that. They wasn't talking. They sued each other.
Nope. Let me revisit.
Exactly. Don't he look like the main suspect?
Yeah. So check it out. So he showed up when the guy dies. And talking about the...
call you Detective Legend, nigga.
Hold on, no. Let Tanique have the flow. Let Tanique have the flow.
They're talking about their best friends and shit. And so she, kind of meets the guy. He hangs around. They give a funeral. She invite him there. He's filming this dude's funeral and got it up on fucking YouTube, which pissed her the hell off. Then she started getting death threats on her about this shit.
That's for real?
And it started coming in rapidly. Yeah, they started threatening to kill her and shit. And so what she did was got a lawyer and to see what this motherfucker want. And he wanted these damn tapes. He sued Stepping Up. He spelled it wrong. So Stepping Up didn't exist. And even if it did exist, the state of California had, what they did, delete them damn companies anyway. They had trashed that Stepping Up company anyway, so it didn't even exist. So he didn't even own them motherfucking tapes. So I got an idea. We should get together. We should go meet Deborah and pay for these tapes, and we'll own all them motherfuckers. Because we bought them legitimately.
That's a great idea. That's a brilliant idea.
Hey, in the name of
All of them.
Wow.
Yeah, we own all of them. We buy them legitimately because he sued a company that didn't even exist and Frank was dead. So Frank owe you any debts. When Frank died, those debts were dead. This woman gave him up out of fear, thinking that she was going to die next. And so we can go buy them legitimately, and that shit would be ours.
And tell our own documentaries and our own stories the right way.
Yeah, we can get some retarded girls and shit and make up some hocus pocus, and we can put them in the car and shit, you know. And
This nigga said hocus pocus. What the fuck?
yeah, you get
yo. Who
yeah, put them in the car.
gonna be driving? Who gonna be driving?
Oh, look, we get that dude Supreme. We make Jesse the driver and put RJ in the back.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, Pop was leaving the car.
No, the whole thing is crazy, man. This is weird, ridiculous. It's not like they're even trying to find nothing when it comes to Tupac. It's like they're just trying to blame Reggie.
Now, Miss, hold on, listen. Miss Gang Smasher, she said something. She said they are blaming Reggie because he is the last man standing. I can roll. I
That's
can
not
ride with.
Suge Knight is still around.
Yeah, Suge
right.
is still around, but he's one of the last man still standing. But yeah, you got Suge still around and all the other people. Still
They
some
got
other people.
Sugar in the cage, though. They got Sugar in the cage and denying them his human rights.
But check it out. The Reggie is not a part, and this is what me and Reggie is talking about. He is not a part of Suge's inner circle. And that needs to be facts. This needs to be separated now. That Row Security with Frank and Reggie and them had no business with Ma Pyru business and what Suge did on that tip. They're totally separate. But no, don't work like that. He totally separate from that whole entity.
Okay, break it down, Tanique. Let the dummies know what, and then we're gonna ask Reggie. Go ahead and break it down a little bit more and explain it to the ones who don't understand English.
Death Row Police, Death Row, Ma Pyru stuff has nothing to do with right-way security, period.
Okay.
So Suge kept his shit separate. What he did in the streets and what he did legally, he kept separate.
Exactly. Exactly. And what they try and do is they try and cram Reggie into it, and he don't blow it. It don't work. It just don't work. If you look at it on the paperwork, it'll really, really mess with your mind because it don't work. You be like, no, Reggie, this don't work. Security don't work here. That's why if you.
Okay. All right. Now
explain.
Tanique, what did JMX tell you about Frank? The conversation, since we all loud and clear. What did JMX tell you that Frank told him about R.J. Bond?
That Frank told him about R.J. Bond, or what R.J. Bond told him?
No, yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
He told me when he went to meet R.J. Bond for the first time in Texas. So you know I wasn't fucking there, so I don't know.
Right.
That he asked R.J., well, R.J., who do you think killed Tupac? And he said, well, fuck it, I did. Frank brought me when Frank came to Vegas and I fucking killed Tupac. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? You know, so to me, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? And you know, he just put everybody else in Las Vegas at that time. Now, I don't know if he did or didn't, but I told Mitch, I said, man, this motherfucker probably dead. Because I knew JMX before RJ. When I stayed in Florida for a stint, we both used to live in Florida together. So we were kind of talking and trying to be in confidence with each other. I was like, this dude said he killed Pac. He said, man, he told me that he shot Pac. Frank brought him to Vegas. And that's why when it was put out there, he was on there trying to defend himself. Yeah, I killed Tupac with a fart gun. Like that was going to stop the facts. But I recorded that shit.
Wow.
Hey, the main suspect is R.J. Bond.
Damn.
I mean, to me, if you ain't did nothing wrong, you brace it like Reggie did. That's why I respect Reggie. You know what I'm saying? He could have came on and said, well, you know what? This dude is not lying. He didn't know I met with J Mix in Texas. I didn't make that shit up out my head. He told me this. He put it on Messenger. All right? So, I ain't got to lie about it. He should embrace it and say, okay, that was a figure of speech. But when you come off like the way you come off all arrogant and then calling people niggas and shit, I'm sorry, something wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what they say, man. When you point the finger, it's 3 pointing back at you, bro.
Exactly.
And that's a fact, man.
Wow. So now let's talk a little bit. Okay, what you got? You got something you want to touch down? Oh, who we got calling in right now?
Yo, what's poppin'? It's Order Dialogue.
What up, Art of Dialogue?
What's up, Money?
You're 30 minutes late.
Good
Oh,
with
man,
you.
what y'all up to?
We up here
What's good with you?
cracking, chopping it up. Like, you 30 minutes late, nigga. That's a fine. That's $100 fine.
My bad, man. Yo, a nigga was hungry, man, so I had to go get something to eat.
And you cuss too, that's an extra $5.
Hey, well, shit. Well, that's the fucking problem. I owe myself $1 million as much as I be fucking cussing.
Oh, yeah, we got I'm going to put a sweat job this motherfucker. Every time a motherfucker, I'm about $200 in the hole then.
Yeah.
Every time a motherfucker say something, we got to put some money in the sweat jar.
Well,
Man, nigga was hella hungry, man. I had to go get me something to eat, man. Late Legend hit me up and told me to call in, but a nigga was hungry, man. So,
hey, man, you got to get your grub on. Hey, Diamond Rally.
You already know.
Hold on a second. Diamond Rally, I read that question. We not really trying to make this the show about those guys. So we really don't want to ask about it, but if anybody that's reading it, well, I can ask. Fuck it. Okay, I asked Diamond because Diamond, you's a cool person. Okay, Diamond wants to know. Diamond says there was a rumor. Rumor has it that Frank once knocked RJ out cold after humiliating Frank publicly. RJ acted like a woman on an online dating site and tricked Frank. After months, RJ admitted it was him. Is that true? I ain't never heard no shit like that. Nah, have any of y'all ever heard some shit like that?
He probably did, though. They broke up for some damn reason. They see each other for 4 years.
How the man on an online dating, open dating site, a date show, when he's married, though?
Yeah, that's what I would want to say, Frank did not blow his brains out. Frank was murdered. Miss Gang Smashers,
Tell her I promise you that Frank blew his own goddamn brains out.
They hear
and
you.
I talked to his wife.
They hear you. They hear you to me. She hear you.
I talked to his wife. Deborah. And Frank stood in front of a Tupac poster and blew his brains out. Now I don't know if he really wanted to, because what I found out was he had been doing that kind of shit, like putting guns in his mouth. He'd been suffering from depression. Yeah, it might have just went off this time. He may have one in the chamber, because a lot of people always forget about that one you keep in the chamber. But nevertheless,
that was his second time because he's trying to do that. So he has been fighting with depression and all of that for a long while.
Wow.
That wasn't the first attempt of suicide.
Okay.
Hey, Ray.
So hold on. So you saying, Regs, this was not Frank's first time trying to commit suicide?
No. How do I know that?
No, I'm saying that this isn't his first time. That's what you're saying, correct?
That's
right.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. That wasn't his first. Okay,
and I'm saying it too because his wife told me. No, I'm just saying it. I'm backing you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounded like to me he killed himself over Tupac. Like he blamed himself. Like he was guilt stricken. Though.
Yeah,
think about it.
He wanted to apologize to me. RJ admitted it on the interview that I had with him that he didn't want to talk about apologizing to me. He told him that he said, you got to remember all the stories that you done told on Reggie. If you're going to go apologize to him, just be prepared to answer all of the stories. I call it the lies, but RJ used the term stories, so I won't misquote him. But he said, you just remember all the stories that you told if you're going to go and apologize to Reggie, because there's a lot of stories out there.
Wow.
And Frank didn't put him out there. I don't believe Frank put him out there.
No, it was RJ that put him out. But he because he was his boy with it, and so he acted it. I'm like, what's the point of that ghetto shit? I'm so tired of hearing that ghetto bullshit.
You breaking up? Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
And ghetto shit is the biggest lie that's out there. I mean, you know, that's RJ coaching them so they can sell a film. That's all that was. Trying to sell a film, a documentary.
Okay.
And that just fuck with them. That fucks with them, and that's why those boys. That's why they're not here. Because they don't know how to treat them. It's like the Michael Moore takes to the real that. Michael Moore lying from the jump because when he telling Frank all of this, just when Frank was talking about that, I want to kill him and have him killed and all that. Guess what Frank was? Working at a motherfucking church that only me and him knew about, a church that got repossessed, and I went and hit him and had him looking over there because I didn't want anybody to know where he was. But I didn't want to cut his water off. I wanted to continue to make some money. That's why I didn't fire him. I just got him to work for some stuff.
Now you.
Yeah, he worked with you. He became.
Now you heard
he
this.
became youth minister there.
Now you heard this, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Reggie Wright Jr. Reggie Wright Jr. did not fire Frank Wright. Not Frank Wright, but Frank. He did not fire Frank.
Frank Wright.
No,
we need to get Spank right.
Yeah, no, he didn't. All right, he didn't fire Frank. Frank was still working for Reggie, and Reggie had him at a church. So he kept his money flowing.
He became a youth minister.
Go ahead, Tanique. Tell him he became what now?
Right.
Go ahead, Tanique. Tell us he became a who?
He became a youth minister.
RJ verified that on the interview that I did with him. On the ball person called the Reggie and Reggie Wright and RJ debate or something like that, pre-debate. And all of this stuff, RJ admitted. That Frank told him the confidence. So that's why I always get mad when people come on and ask them, what about this? What about that? I always tell y'all to catch up because this shit done been answered. I done answered all of these questions. I done answered all of these things. And let's move on. If y'all want to get on me about something, get on me about tactics or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't I have bulletproof cars and all of that? Why didn't I make him wear a bulletproof vest? You can't make a grown man in the summertime. It was 100 degrees out here today. You come and tell me to put on a goddamn bulletproof vest, and I'm on my way to a nightclub. I'll laugh at your ass. I'll laugh. And y'all know Tupac. Y'all think Tupac was a yes fan like that? Y'all supposed to be Tupac fans and stuff like that. Tupac ain't gonna he ain't that type of nigga. He know what he's gonna do. He gonna make his own.
Well, to be honest with you, Reggie, you could have had 50 people riding in caravans in the front and in the back. It still would have been the same way. Especially when your bodyguard, especially when Tupac got a plan and he's going to escape anyway, he's alive. He don't want Frank in the car with him because he don't want Frank to know what's going on. See, Frank is not supposed to be, I know y'all said, it's the truth. Frank went to this, wait a minute. Frank, y'all don't want to talk about this, but Frank went to that car and Pop said, no, go drive the Outlaws. You can't ride in there. All right? Well, the Outlaws can drive himself. The Outlaws can drive themselves. Because I feel
license. He wasn't let him drive without a license. And they had series with a Fatal. Where
Fatal wrecked that car.
Fatal wrecked the car. So y'all got to remember all the stuff that was going on. He was just sent through the hole for wrecking the trunk. You know, and allegedly stealing some of his jewelry. But it was just, you know, a combination of things. So you got to remember, he just got on him for wrecking the car up and driving out of license and all of that. But then he gonna turn on and let him be driving another car without a license. He couldn't have did that. Of course, he did.
But my point is, he told his own bodyguard to go back. So Shook must have left. He switched out. Pac jumped out. His body doubled up in, and that's the end of that story. That's why Tupac is alive.
All right. Well, I hope so. You know, that's one thing. I hope y'all telling the truth about.
You know what?
I hope so. I don't believe so. I hope y'all telling the goddamn truth.
I'm pretty sure. That's why if Tupac wasn't alive, TPD would be in prison, below prison right now. If they had.
Let me tell y'all why TPD is not in jail. TPD is not in jail because I can confess right now to going and killing JFK or something. The police will take my statement and be like, this is a crazy motherfucker. You can't just be statement only. Y'all go in and commit killing. Y'all go figure out that motherfucker Triple X or whatever that just got killed. Without some more evidence, witnesses, or something like that coming to identify you, or weapon found at the house, or something like that, they cannot arrest you. All they can do is take a statement saying Reggie Wright or so-and-so, or Gabo came in and said that he killed so-and-so.
Okay, now I'm glad
to get us convicted.
I want to ask this question. You know, even though I don't agree with Layla Action, I don't agree with Tanique, and a lot of times I damn sure don't agree with Gab because Gab sometimes is bipolar, and he said himself with with this Tupac dead or alive. Now,
hey, sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't.
Now, myself. I know Pac's dead, and you know Reggie, you know he's dead. But we're just gonna say, you guys, okay, Tanique, I'm gonna let you have the mic first because this is your first time on the 313 Live Show making your debut. Okay, now Tanique, what just makes you know that Tupac is alive, my good brother?
What makes me know that Tupac is alive?
Yes.
Personnel that I talked to at the hospital who has made it very clear that they would sue me if I ever put their voice on my show, has verified to me that how they got Tupac out of there, what actually went on, and that the fight for life is definitely in play.
Okay. Now
it picked up somebody. Okay, let's put it that way.
Okay, they picked up. So you're saying it's a body double.
It landed on the roof. It landed on the roof, and the safety department at the UMC can verify that Life for Life landed on that damn roof.
Okay, and that was the day that Pac, they was supposed to have left up out of there, and they brought the body double in. Well, the body double is the nigga that got shot.
I don't know if it was a body double or him, but I know that Life for Life landed. That girl is not lying.
Okay.
And it used to be called, I can't remember this. They had Lifesaver 1 and Lifesaver 2 out of Vegas, which is standard because there are people in rural Nevada who don't have ambulance service.
Okay, now.
Mysteriously, in 1999, the exact helicopter crashed, killing the pilot that landed.
Okay. Now, Layla Action, why do you think Tupac is alive, my brother?
Why do I think he's alive?
Yes, sir.
Because basically, you know, I already did my investigation on the shit. So, you know, as you can see, is that his face is much slimmer in the MGM, and in the car, his face is more fatter. And at the same time, you know, this is the reason why the weight and the height is off on the thing. You guys don't, if you don't put two and two together, man, this shit, it all shows you that something 50 is up. And Pac was thinking ahead of his time that, oh well, we got a quick cremation, so they ain't gonna have no evidence to dig up the person. They to try to find out if he is dead or alive. So why would they do that?
Now let me just ask this one question. Hold on, let me ask this one question, Lay. Now you say the picture in the car, the guy's face was a little bit fatter. You know, Pac was, you know,
everything is
bigger, right? Now let me ask this: could it possibly be that, you know, Tupac just came home from prison and he was eating good and drinking good, and that was, you know, alcohol weight or whatever, you know, water weight?
He's talking about it in a week's time, bro.
Oh,
he's talking about it in a week's time. He's talking about from New York. He's talking about from New York to that Friday. But I think Blade Legend been playing with the goddamn photoshopping and shit. I really do because
nah, that's the same picture. That's the same picture. That's the same picture that the guy took. And I even sent it to his Instagram. He didn't even acknowledge what I said, but he didn't say nothing. You feel me? So it's like something picture. Come on, man. Come on. How somebody do everything with a coincidence? Somebody take a picture of you. Come on, man. Somebody just keep this though. Supposedly, Shug and Pac got pulled over. Who in their right mind is gonna pull some shit on them right after they just got pulled over by the police?
They got pulled over about a mile away from where They got pulled over right in front of where the MGM is, right before the Tropicana, is where they got pulled over at. And they drove about a mile down the strip and made a right and went about a quarter of a mile from where the shooting happened.
But beat this though. Reggie Wright wasn't there though.
I'm telling you.
You was in the club.
Hold on.
I know they got pulled over. Got pulled over at? I
Okay.
done talked about 10 people. I get about 5 people that was in the entourage on the phone for you right now to tell you where they got pulled over at.
Hey, yo, real fast.
Hold on. Let me because Art, we haven't heard shit from Art of Dialogue. Art, do you think what is your take, brother? Now you've done some investigating on this, some stories on Tupac yourself, my brother. What is your thoughts on all of this, Pac being dead or alive? What's your point? Go ahead, bro.
Honestly, man, me personally, like I always say, I honestly think Tupac is dead. But do I have concrete proof that he's dead? No, I don't. So with that being said, I can't be mad at somebody that thinks he's alive. So I personally think he's dead, but I don't have no issue with somebody that thinks he's alive.
Neither
exactly.
do I.
And you know, and real fast, yo, let me piggyback off of that. And this is my thing with it, yo. My thing with the whole thing is this, yo. They say Tupac died in '96, and we supposed to accept that. And I ain't heard nothing from him, so I'll be like, all right, I accept it. But then something don't add up. Something seems fishy. So that's my mind. My mind be back on maybe he's alive, because it's more evidence that Pac could be alive than it is that Pac is dead. If you ask me, man.
It's more. You said it's more evidence. Hold on. You said it's more evidence that Pac dead. That's what you said, Gab, or you said there's nothing?
No, it's more evidence that Tupac could be alive than it is that he's dead. You got all them inconsistencies with the death certificate, the coroner's report, the height, the weight. You got the different clothes and shit from that night, different photos. You got
$3 million to cremate somebody.
You got the only person sitting beside him saying he might be alive. Suge Knight, come on, man.
Let me ask y'all
Ain't
a question.
crazy.
Now, Suge Knight, he grinned at the end of that goddamn conversation, saying he paid somebody $3 million, but he gave a devilish grin, like, y'all, like, hey, you motherfuckers really believe this shit?
Okay, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Hold on, I'm glad you brought that up. So he said he gave Afeni $3 million while Afeni was alive. Couldn't Afeni
cash?
That shit was lying.
She could have. She formed a business deal with it. They formed a company. That's right.
But she didn't. She ain't dispute that. She did not dispute that.
In fact, if you remember the ABC special, she tried to say that Suge robbed Pac. Then turned around, Suge finally got royalties. Because Tupac wouldn't do no royalties until about October. Let's get that straight, too.
Right.
Suge said that in 2007.
Hey, there you go, Reggie. So that's the truth. So people talking about Suge robbed Pac. Some of the time that tips me off, because Suge gave Pac plenty of money. The $1.5 million, Pac hadn't earned that money yet. Pac wasn't supposed to get a check from BMI till October sometime. Right. So he wouldn't even do no money. So Beanie did a show on ABC talking about Suge robbed Pac. And, okay, whatever they said, the checks came in, Beanie got paid. Then she turned around and formed a company with Suge. After coming out saying that he just took the guy's money, she formed a business company with him. They had their own business.
Wait a minute, I don't know what that is.
Hold on, that Reggie. Go ahead, Reggie. Say what you said.
We went into business together. We went in business together, and that's when she formed Amaru Records, and we and Death Row. Now we were still fighting a little bit, and so we wasn't still cool, but they have been paid and all of that. Because if y'all notice on Still About Ride, there's no labels on the back of that, and that's because Suge didn't want to put Amaru on the back of the album. So if y'all notice on no album, so we were still having our issues with each other, and that was because Suge was in jail and I was playing in between. So it wasn't like we were all rosy and stuff with Afeni, but that was mainly attorneys and Molly and Tom Wally and all of them.
Right.
Dealing with Afeni didn't really care as long as the money was coming in and her son.
Exactly.
Making him look nice and shit. Then you remember she got to put out that poetry stuff. She did that video and all of that. She was she got him in a goddamn suit at the the thing that he has that in Georgia or whatever
Right,
you know,
the statue.
Yeah. They want to change. That's how you think of your son. My mama think of my son. She'll probably have me in a cute dress suit with a Bible in my hand.
But yeah,
but you know what?
Therese, all right, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, like, a lot of times people don't take into account that, somebody like me and Lay just spent countless hours on the phone with each other for years, breaking down all these different scenarios. So, I mean, it took a lot of thought with this shit. It wasn't just like something we just come up with. Like, we 8th graders and we like, oh, Santa Claus came to my house last night with the tooth fairy. I didn't know, like, dumb shit like that. It's very calculated.
But saying because Afeni did never say, yeah, no, she probably said like most other motherfuckers, that nigga's crazy. That nigga making up lies. Why ain't he said that? She probably said it to her inner circle or whatever. But to get on a YouTube or to get on hey, BET, I need to talk to y'all or Vibe magazine. I need to talk to
you. That lady was a very proud lady, Reggie. And he would have said he gave her anything that he didn't give her. She would have challenged that shit. And she would have. She would have said, "Sugar ain't give me a motherfucking thing."
But you misunderstanding my whole point in saying that. You will not form a company with the dude who you think killed your son.
Facts. That's the same
thing I'm
thinking.
Sugar ain't give me nothing.
Huh?
I agree with you 100% on that, Tanique.
Everything Afeni's doing is what.
Okay, and that's a good point. But Tanique, and I heard you do an interview on that before. What company are you saying that they formed together?
That Sugar put out the rest of Tupac's records after he allegedly passed.
That was just an agreement because they had to do it. Interscope was all in the middle of that. They had to make up an agreement to do that. If not, they would have never got the music, and we probably would have had to go to court. And this was just attorneys. They like to draw up lawsuits and all that. They really don't want to go to court. They don't want to go to court. They just want to
But just like you did with Changes, you don't get credit for that. But you the one who did Changes. Don't get wherever you hear anything about Tupac, Changes was did by you sending it to somebody else, right? So my whole point is, okay. So my whole point is, Tupac's music could have been did by anybody else other than Suge. But she wanted Suge to do it. I think in my heart that's when she let Suge know that he was still alive.
Yeah. But not without a fight. That would have took a fight because we paid for the masters, We
right.
paid the money. So they weren't going to just take it from us. Artists can't just come and take it. But, artists got a right to the amount of extra that a company got to put out on you. So the shit was just said about dead is what would happen. We would have ownership and we couldn't be able to put it out. But they made a decision that, hey, let's all make money, which that's when you got the white folks involved. The Jimmy was like.
And that's my whole point. You proved my point. That's Miss Wallace took a whole different approach. She didn't care about money or nothing. She wanted justice for her son.
Miss Wallace had to be like that because why? Miss Wallace technically was let in by a nice woman and no kid's mama because everybody knows that the heir to
your wife
is the wife and the kids. And that was,
I'm not arguing that with
hold on. Let me ask you something, because somebody just threw up a good point, and I remember that DJ Sugar Hill did type in, remember Pac music was moved to Jive Records at one point in 1997. What was that all about?
Interscope music. That's all the stuff that he did prior to Death Row.
Okay.
And they did it one time, one album. Are You Still Down?
Are You Still Down?
Yeah, that one went
still down.
That went to Jive.
That because that was Interscope music, and that was to give them some money going on, and that was Interscope gave her control over that money, and that was at the time when
it was the Substro album they renamed.
Okay, and that one went to Are You Still Down was the one that went to Jive.
None of that was Death Row music. Yeah.
Okay.
That was he recorded that before he did Me Against the World. Remember, he couldn't do it out.
Yeah.
And he renamed it when he died. They changed it to Are You Still Down? But that was Thug Style.
Okay.
But anyway, that wasn't. Death Row had no rights to that. We had no ownership to that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because that album, someone said the album was written in 93 and 94. Are You Still Down? A lot of that material. Yeah.
Okay, that I'm gonna agree to that. I agree to that.
Now hold on.
That
Hold
was written. Hold on. That was written before, but
Yeah.
that other album that came out was after the fact. The one that got the Ballad of a Dead Soldier was done after
I
that.
know what you're talking about. On Death Row.
That
was on Death Row.
That was,
You're talking about till the End of Time album. That's what they talking about.
That's what I did until
Yeah.
I did until the end of time. Me and Molly did that together. Me, Molly, and Tom White did until the end of time.
okay. Now let me ask you a question, because now this comes from Vincent.
That's when I put.
Hold on.
That's when I put all the artists I was fucking with on there.
Mhm.
That's why you got Top Dog on All About You and all of that on the remix and all of that.
Now-
That's when I did Top Dog.
Now hold on. Vincent Verona asked a good question. He said, Reggie, why more people than push to release Pac's music in its original form, his original material back then? Why did it all get chopped up?
That was my decision. That was my decision.
Reg did it.
That was your decision.
Because I felt it needed to. I stepped up and the music needed to be updated, and plus I was still trying to get new artists.
Okay.
I was trying to get new artists to blow up. That's why you got not DK. What's that girl? SKG on some songs. That's why I had Hutch from 187 to come and remix all of that. We were trying to establish a label and put some new artists on the songs and make it seem fresher. That's what it just.
Now let me ask this, Reg, because that's okay. That's cool. Is it possible that just say, okay, we can take all of those songs that was broke up, chopped up, and remixed and to other people, and put them back in their original, and put them back as their original forms, and re-release those tracks in its original form or not?
They still got paid, so they don't care. But I don't know. That would be who's ever involved with the stuff now. But I'm sure they out on bootleg. So
right now, I read this. Now, hold on. I read this before, and it came from, I want to say, the first people who bought Death Row Records. You know, who bought Death Row? Was that Wide Awoke was the first people to own the Death Row catalog, or was that
Wait, you talking Wide Awake?
Yeah, Wide Awake. I read where they said that there were. Hold on, they said that there was like 12 to 13 tracks that were unreleased from the Machiavelli album in their original form by the producers and everything, that they were talking about releasing and putting out in this original form. They said it was going to be in this original form, original everything. They wasn't changing nothing. And they said they was going to release that album. This was like about 5 years ago. Whatever happened to that, Reggie? Right. Did you know anything about that?
John know more about that because he was working with them at the time. But like I would say, you got to remember, Wide Awake was trying to sell the company and keep their value up at the time too. Mm-hmm. So who knows what they were putting out to make people believe that all of that's true. I don't know what music is there, what music is not there. Mm-hmm. I can't say, but there's some songs out there and there's some music out there, but it's not as much as y'all believe, because we put 4 albums out since then. Better Days, Until the End of Time, stuff like that. So there's about 4 albums that have been released since his death. So a lot of that stuff has been used.
Hey.
Right now,
can I ask you a question, Rick?
Go ahead.
Who out there was it to give this shit to Eminem, yo?
Yeah.
I'm an Eminem star, mixing down all the music, and that's when I checked out I like the Resurrection soundtrack, but after that, it started getting worse, man. Who gave Eminem creative control over that stuff?
Suge was out there, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't Suge, so it had to be some Interscope stuff.
I think it was a Fanny for real.
Yeah, somebody like that had to be. But they couldn't have did anything without Suge being involved with Interscope music. Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, Eminem was running Interscope for a while. That was Jimmy Coates' guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro, the record label you was talking about, Ro, they said they had a Danny Boy. Remember, they said they had Danny Boy signed to the label. Remember, they had a Danny Boy album that was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
The same label. Yeah, but I never heard his shit neither come out from them.
Right.
What I want to know is, Reggie, why y'all didn't release Lisa Lifestyle Lopez's album, Nina's album? Why her album didn't get released?
Reg, did we lose him? We may have lost him. He's gonna call back in, or I know Reg got the jacked up iPhone. Well, I got an iPhone.
Right.
I think Reggie got the iPhone on
Right.
Metro PCS.
Hey, bro, these niggas, bro, Freddie said, them niggas on my ass for changing pop music up. I'm about to get off this motherfucker.
No, you know Reggie.
You go
Reggie,
with nowhere.
You know Reggie.
You know, people be calling.
But I go Reggie
I
right
don't give a
there.
fuck about that.
Reggie
It's
right.
all about niggas. Y'all know
You know we just
I don't care about shit like that.
Now, Reg, let me ask you a question. Now, Reg, someone said that Johnny J's wife still owns a great portion and has unreleased material that Pac did with Johnny J.
You know,
and she's
34 songs. People say all of that stuff and all of that. I don't believe it because I know Johnny J wasn't. I mean, Pac wasn't at Johnny J house that much. He probably went over there, if that, to his home studio once or twice, if that. They had a hard time getting music out. So to say that he did it at Can-Am, that wouldn't be that. You know, you got to remember the amount of days Pac was out. So now you're talking about doing 3-4 songs a day, which, you know, come on, what, Pac was on Death Row for what, 11 months? So how many days is that? 300 days? Yeah. Did he work every day? Mm-hmm. No. You know, so there's some of the numbers that be thrown out. Mm-hmm. Now, Johnny J did fuck with Pac prior to Death Row days.
Right.
So that could be possible. It could be some shit from from prior to Death Row. Right. I don't know, but it would be stuff that y'all asking to hear that Pac would never wanted to bless, because you got to remember, a lot of this stuff was what he considers studio garbage. That's why he didn't use it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he didn't.
Can let me say something real fast? So look, Tom Wiley said that since he took back over the estate, this was before Mr. Zaney died. He said they had a couple more songs that the fans hadn't heard of Tupac in the past.
Oh, sure.
His job was going to be to get Tupac catalog hot again, like they did with a couple other deceased artists, right? How come we ain't heard of them yet? That was years ago.
It's supposed to be saving it for the biopic. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. They trying to do the biography, and they're doing the book. The two main. That's the thing that they're working on right now. They're not working on no albums right now. That is not their priority right now.
So they're working on their own biopic. The family is working on a biopic. Family, you heard it right here. And that's true.
The guy from that 12 Slaves or something like that. What's his name?
Steve
McQueen. He's the one. He's doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Okay.
And then they got a guy that's writing a book. So that's.
I'll say this since Reggie brought it up. If in that biopic they say Tupac dead, my channel changed, bro. I'm going a different direction.
You're going a different.
But I guarantee you they won't. Listen to it. I guarantee they won't say he dead, because if they say he dead, then we won't be pushing his music, and that means they ain't gonna have no money.
Hold on.
And I agree. I wait a minute. Let me just say this. I agree. That's the decision. And when Gabble said, "Why didn't Afeni say anything about the $3 million thing?" If she didn't say anything, and if it didn't bother, it's because she done decided that it was good business to not say anything, and that she agreed with Suge about is good business to let people think that he's dead or not. But that's all it was a business decision by Suge for saying.
But hey yo, I thought the project Steve McQueen was working on was like a documentary. He's going to use the footage from Gobi or whatever.
No.
Hell no. Gobi not even.
Wait a minute, they fighting over it. They're running over it.
Yeah, because I thought they were suing Gobi for the footage. And Steve McQueen was going to do a documentary.
That's what I was going to tell you. Hold up. Look, you know me and Gobi called me from time to time, and that's true. You know, the estate wants that footage. Gobi got some footage that I don't know how he got it. Some people say
he stole it.
But he stole it. But he got it.
For hire.
Listen. He got it, and the estate need it. They need this unseen footage for this documentary because people don't know.
They don't need it. Everybody has it. They just can't put it out for sale, but everybody has it.
They suing Gobi for
it. They suing it for the right.
They suing him for footage of the alleged 8 days he was at that hospital and filmed shit at that hospital. And they really wanted bad. And he was claiming he was security. He got stuff on camera that nobody was supposed to see.
I agree with him on that. If he's talking about that, if he's talking about footage like that, I agree with him that he owns that. I'll be honest. I agree because we didn't pay for it. That was what? Anything behind the scenes or video footage and him being around
doing that stuff for that birthday party, that's the one that they doing. When he was
That's
flying
what I'm
around,
trying to tell you. This man got tons of shit from what he tell me, and he's telling me he got to go this summer to court because his state
a deposition.
he don't want to kick it out because he feel like it's his. And his state, he told me, without getting too personal, his state told him they'd be willing to settle with him, and he didn't want to settle. So now they're gonna try to take it from him for this new documentary for Steve McQueen.
That's correct. All of what you said is correct. But when you work for hire, you're just a worker. He don't own anything. Number one, Tracy is the owner.
That's right.
Of the company.
Right.
24/7.
The boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a boyfriend.
Tracy Robinson.
Yeah, Tracy Robinson was the owner of the company. So
Is that like Goldie was her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't married. They just
know that
boyfriend.
to me.
You ain't know that to
Oh,
me?
I didn't know that. No.
Y'all need to look at that email she wrote me. She wrote me an email. She was supposed to do an interview, and she just like sent me an interview. Real posted.
Yeah, I posted.
We got it.
I posted
We'll
it in
send
the
it-
Elite.
yeah,
I
we'll
posted it
send
in
it
the
to
Elite
you.
family.
Well, she pretty much said Gobi was nothing but nepotism. She said, my boyfriend. We'll send
Word.
it out. Y'all can post it.
No,
And he
I'm
said he
Damn.
has nothing.
Yeah,
he has nothing
I'll
to do
forward
with
you.
any of this stuff.
Yeah, I'll forward you over a copy of it, Tanique.
He
so you
sent
can
this to
have
me
it for your
about a month
records.
ago.
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
forward it over to you so you have
So
a copy.
Gobi just but
Mhm.
if it's the stuff at the hospital and stuff like that, I agree
Yeah.
with him. If he took the time and
Yeah.
broke out a camera and all of that, and people allowed him to do it, then yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we gotta get okay. But maybe in that.
So hold on
Yeah,
now.
maybe
now,
you
now
got
so,
put in
so,
hospital
so, now,
footage
so,
and want nobody to
listen.
see.
Now hold on now. Just what if Gobi does have footage of
Gobi would have been to
Tupac
put that shit out.
in his
You think
hospital
so?
bed, right?
Yeah.
Would that kill the
He ain't got no
conspiracy?
shit like that because I
Okay.
ain't let nobody get that close
Gobi
to it.
Okay.
told me all the stuff y'all already seen come from him. You don't even know it. He said that the resurrection footage came from him. He allowed some to Miss Afeni when she asked for it, and when she died, the estate said, "Come and give us everything you got." And he said, "Nope. Only me and Miss Afeni had that relationship. When she wanted something, she could get it from me. But I don't know y'all, so y'all gonna have to pay." So the estate taking him to
Put
court.
it this way.
But
When Tracy
he
sent
said all
me
that
that
shit
email,
in his head.
I'd have been contacted by the estate and the attorney twice saying, "You sure Tracy sent you this? This help our case out a lot. This help our case out a lot with Gobi." Number one, he was an employee. So you know who they're going to go to now? They're going to use Tracy. They're going to deal with Tracy.
They would have to.
Because that's who they're going to do it with. I already know to get down.
She gonna get banged like a motherfucker. I didn't know that. You just paid me the game. She about to be loaded.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's
Here's
why
my
Tracy-
stuff. Gobi, guess what he doing? Gobi doing commercials and shit. He people working, he working like a motherfucker. He doing hot pocket commercials and everything.
If he ain't been in the business for 23, 24 years, he should have grown by now. Right?
Right. But what
God
I'm saying
damn,
is,
y'all, I
So,
laughed to see a
listen.
video about a surgeon or something like that. I said, yeah, he should be some big time attorney now. He's been in the business. He's been a doctor for 23 years at the hospital.
You know
Right,
what?
but you know,
I will be disappointed.
I reached out to him and told him you wanted to get on the show with him, but he don't want to get on the show.
Man, he don't want to deal with
Listen,
me.
I would be very
Beyond and all of that, because he
listen,
know I exposed their ass.
Listen, I would be very disappointed if Gobi went from doing shit with Tupac to doing fucking Hot Pocket commercials. Are you serious? I wouldn't even told nobody no shit like that.
Wait a minute. Now, Art can tell you. Wait a minute. Art can tell you how hard that shit is. Come on, Art. Art just introduced the lady that did her last video, and so he was giving people chances and breaks and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the producers. Think about
Yeah,
the producers
facts.
that did Machiavelli. I had 3 other fucking producers on there.
Oh no, not
Not one of them doing anything. Doing Harper.
right.
She did confirm, Reggie was right when he said that Gobi was irrelevant, because she pretty much said that Tracy was control of the whole thing. So yeah, he is right.
She's
Gobi
called
was
Tracy her manager.
Now
She
listen.
said Tracy's my manager.
Now listen,
He
Tracy.
ain't mentioned Gobi.
Hold on. Cool Breeze said Tracy sold her portion to Gabby. Gobi. Believe it or not, is that? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe no one is that stupid to sell out. I believe that, I believe Tracy.
Now you know
Gobi
women will do
stole
some
that
shit for you.
Gobi stole
Women will
that
do some
shit.
shit for you if you put some shit down right.
Mhm.
But she ain't women will do some dumb shit now. We know that. But
Yeah. I don't. Not. Hold on. We avoided the question because somebody asked. Okay, why didn't we ever hear that unreleased Nina album from Left Eye, Reggie?
That's what I just said.
Because she was still signed to Jive Records.
Okay.
She was still that was never gonna be out on Death Row. We were trying to make it happen. Steve Stoughton's manager, but they had paperwork. She still had rights. You know, whoever was on the TLC at the time. Mm-hmm. You know, just because you break away from a group, that don't give you a right to go and be with somebody else as a solo artist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Hey, Reg, let me ask you a question. So why didn't the Outlaws sign with Death Row after?
They did. We passed on the second album. You said why had they? They were going to sign with Machiavelli.
Why they didn't? So they did sign with you?
I signed all four. I signed them to a 2-album deal, 3-album deal. I forget what it was. Probably a 3-album deal. That's what we were doing then. We did one.
Still a Rise.
I hated it. I had Mutal go up to the prison, talk to Shiv, and we released them.
Damn.
Quite frankly, they went to Koch. They the one that brought Koch Records, Michael Koch, to me. Mutal called me and said, Reg, man, these white folks want to fuck with y'all. We was having a problem with this company called DNA up in Sacramento. They were about to file bankruptcy. I mean, timing just worked out perfectly. And so when they called me, and I said, hey, shit, I got a whole bunch of product, and I got this company about to go bankruptcy. And I called Michael Koch. Him and a guy named Cliff got on the plane, came and flew in. Shit, we had a deal in 3 or 4 days with them because of the deal that Mutal, did with the Outlaws. Even though they didn't sell that many units, but Mutal is the reason that we fucking with E1 or Koch to this day.
Okay.
I didn't know Noble for a couple years now. I ain't talked to him about 2 years, but when I was dealing with RBC Records, he was about to come sign over there, and he wound up signing with Fontana. So that's how me and Noble got to talking. But that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So E1 is so Utuhe is what's his name? Napoleon is the reason why y'all fuck with E1 to this day.
Well, Koch, it was called Koch Entertainment, but it's now E1. Yeah, that's correct. Just because he said he got on the phone and called me after we released them because the second album, yeah. But anyway, and so.
But then he signed with Johnny J too, and they did a complete album, and he didn't want Johnny J to release it.
I don't know, probably.
He talks about this documentary.
I can't even tell you one song that was on Koch Entertainment with him. I stopped following them.
Yeah, this song called Worldwide, I think. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Now the people.
Oh, Worldwide Mob Figures, huh?
The people in here, they loving this. They loving this. Did y'all ever think that y'all get all of us together under one phone, one interview? Did y'all ever think that? Did y'all think that, people?
That's what I hope for that.
You hope for Gab. It was Gab. Hey, y'all owe this shit to Gab. Y'all owe Gab. Gab made this shit happen, y'all. This is Gab's vision. Gab, how does it feel to see your vision come true, brother?
It's just getting started, man. Because I believe in the utmost in the potential of each one of us, bro. And coming together, I think we unstoppable. They can't stop the movement. It's the brotherhood. I love when I hear niggas. The word brotherhood roll off niggas' tongues, man. The brotherhood did it. The brotherhood. They put more steam behind the motherfucker, but guess what? We all decent dudes, man. And people talking about the brotherhood got their videos taken down. We ain't on that type of shit, man.
Nah.
I don't even know how to do it personally, and I know ain't none of my comrades do nothing like that. So I mean, that's kind of fucked up, but it feels good though, man, because. I respect the hell out of each one of y'all, man, and have everybody coming together doing that thing, man. It's beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
Now, Tanique, you in the Brotherhood, goddammit. I got to put your ass on the spot like I do Reggie, like I done Lay, like I done Gab. Do you fuck with these motherfucker in Cine Studio and Crackhead Loso? Do you fuck with these motherfuckers, Tanique? Is these your homeboys?
Man, I don't fuck with nobody. Let me put it like it is. When you was going at and beef with me, I never said anything. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't know them motherfuckers. I don't know nothing but what it is I read and what I do. Hell to no.
Hell, y'all heard it. Hell to the no. Do you fuck with the?
Because not only that, you know, it's Pac said trust nobody. You know, you can't trust nobody on this, the YouTube shit online. Niggas with you today and tomorrow they gonna turn on you.
So do you
know, you just don't know.
Do you fuck with the Brotherhood? Are you with the Brotherhood?
Yeah, I'm right here with the Brotherhood now.
Goddamn,
my presence is known.
Goddamn right.
You look in that description box, you gonna see my people in there.
Oh yeah, your people in here riding tough. Your people in here riding tough.
Yeah. And I want everybody, I want all the 313 family to know this, man. That each one of us represent our own state, man, in the Brotherhood. You got Lay in the Bay, you got Ro in the D, you got Reg in LA, you got Tanique in Cali, Chicago, or whatever, you know. You got me in Maryland and Baltimore. You got Mighty in Houston. You know what I mean? It's a power move, man. And, you know,
don't forget our brothers up there in Jersey. We got Jersey D.
Oh yeah,
and we got Bully the Bully.
Jersey D,
and we got Bully the Bully TV. They're part of the Brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So we can't forget the Jersey people. You know, our Jersey family. So you know, like I said,
I got family in Jersey.
So the Brotherhood, we extended out. You know what I'm saying? We're extending out, you know, to bring other brothers in, you know, and we all get together, make shit happen, and just, you know, get together, do some shit. You feel me?
Give somebody's email, man, so they can reach out and come correct, you know, instead of coming wrong and using people's names and shit.
Right.
Give them somebody's contact. If you want to be a part of the Brotherhood, you're going to come correct. You know, come correct.
Come correct.
That's what it is. I think people got offended. When they feel like they got left out, they got offended and they took a defensive stand.
But how can somebody get left out? How can somebody get left out if they never was in?
Right.
How can somebody get left out if they was never in, though? It's like, who are you? You feel me? It's like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's sad, though. But I mean, people be on it like that. Fuck them, you know, because they ain't get included. But what I'm saying is, this ain't we ain't had no draft or no motherfucking lottery. How we did this shit. This is homeboy, immediate homeboys. We just all came together. Me and all the dialogue been talking for years. Me and Lee been talking for years. Me and Tanique been talking for years. Me and Ro about to come up on a year. Now we got Reggie. Come on, man, let's work.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cause I'm saying, get them niggas that work.
Hey, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? The dumbass coons, you know what I'm saying, need to quit, you know, worrying, you know, praising the white guys and start fucking with their own, you know what I'm saying? And just do it. Like I said, this ain't no racist shit that I'm speaking. I'm speaking actual fucking facts, you know what I'm saying? When you speak on
bro, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up, brother?
One question for you. My question to you is, instead of hating on us coming together, right? What's stopping these other niggas from forming their own little shit? Form your own clique. Why are you still worried about what we doing? You feel me? Why they can't get together and form their own shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really can't.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Because they was using us to sell their shit.
Most that.
You know damn well. I don't mind being to tell the truth. Some motherfucker use me like a motherfucker, sell some shit I didn't get a dime out of.
Yeah, man, and using late name, and I done heard my name so much. I had to check one dude. I'm like, yo, it's cool.
I'm talking about RJ Barnes.
We talk about the black guys. We ain't talking about those cats. We talking about these black guys.
Oh, you talking about that dude? Yeah.
No, the black guys.
You
know, the haters.
No,
we ain't dissing nobody. Listen,
he like what I do, man, and I appreciate that. But I had to tell him, I said, brother, man, you speak about me as if you know me, man, and that's not cool. And I said, matter of fact, Sam is not nobody's nigga. That's my woman, nigga.
And I was telling this 100 nair ass nigga that shit. Nigga, this is his wife. This ain't no nigga. And he's still saying those niggas Gab and Sam. I'm like, this $700 nair nigga.
I done spent too long on these 100 subscribers, motherfucker. Motherfucker for 200 subscribers. Y'all done spent too long on them.
Like, you know,
I'm not dissing them.
We ain't dissing them, Reg. Yeah. You know, we just keeping it 100.
I don't care if you dissing. You can diss all of them. You know they crazy. Damn. Crazy. That's what We're going backwards. We can't shoot backwards.
Okay, right. We gonna move forward. You right, because we will not address the show because a video gonna come up tonight or tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, and then I got to put the boxing gloves on, and because I'm the king at crossing the line. That's my thing. I'm the king. I love being disrespectful. I'm so disrespectful.
Let me say this about real quick.
What's
Let
up?
me say this about real, man.
Mm-hmm.
In the mob, right? It's always one motherfucker they send out to handle that shit. Bro is the Brotherhood enforcer. That nigga be sitting there waiting for any disrespect. I don't care if they talk about Lay or whoever. And when he hit it, he on it. You hear me?
Most definitely.
Bro was that nigga for that. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Like I said, I'm too big to even respond to them niggas though.
You know what?
Nigga, I'm on God mode right now, nigga.
You know what?
I'm on God mode right now, bro.
Hey,
I don't even know who them niggas is, bro. I don't even acknowledge this.
When you say my name, that's a problem. Especially when my name is constantly coming up. Oh, that's a fucking problem. Especially when I have not. I let this shit go once. I let it go twice. Here we go 3 times, motherfucker. Now we got a problem. So I got to address that motherfucking problem. And I will get disrespectful. And this ain't no internet shit. I don't just do internet shit. We can do that shit for real, face to face.
But the thing is this, though, you killed him already. So, I mean, I don't even know why he's still even, active with this shit. You feel me? And then they coming out with all this COINTELPRO. They ain't got nothing else to talk about, bruh. I killed them niggas already. You feel me? So, man, it is what it is, man. I don't even know them niggas, man. Fuck their channel, man. Fuck them, and man, stay off my dick. That's all I got to say. I don't do all that flagging and shit. You feel me? I don't flag none of y'all channels. Mm-hmm. I don't do that bitch shit. That's that J-Mix shit, man. You can take that shit over. I don't even acknowledge you, my nigga. I don't even know who you is.
Let me ask you. Let me ask a question.
I'm too big to respond to that client.
Let me ask you a question, Lane. Why do you feel that you're the king of this Tupac Alive shit? Why do you feel that you deserve that title and that crown? Talk to me, brother. Talk to me, brother.
Hey, why do I feel? I mean, because these cats ain't trying. These cats is not trying to bring any evidence showing that Tupac is alive. They keep trying. It sounds to me that they trying to find out where Tupac is to get him caught up to some shit. That's what it sounds like to me. It don't sound. They don't got no type of evidence saying I already proved that Tupac wasn't in the car, and that's how I feel. And people can take it how they want to take it, but at the same time, Pac wasn't in the car. I proved my point to the world, and it is what it is.
So that makes
you feel me? And
so
they keep on saying they talking about this movement. Ain't nobody. What movement they with?
Hey, that make you. That make you the king. Like, does that give you the king?
I'm the god of this shit, nigga.
So wait a minute, what are y'all here? Question. What movement was they talking about? Y'all was hitting on the question. What was that movement they were talking about?
I keep hearing them say the movement. Listen, I ain't even know this motherfucker existed. I turned on Road Channel and the nigga was talking about the nigga want me to bend him, spin him, and go up in him. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Someone want me to go up in them.
The nigga low
like, hold up, yo. What the roll like? No, grab this nigga on your nuts. I'm like, who?
So
that's how the whole thing started.
That nigga swinging from your nuts. He wanted you to spin him, bend him, and run up in him with no Vaseline, nigga.
See, that type of talk get a nigga hurt, man. You know what I mean? What nigga you talking about, man?
You know what? Let me say this real quick, and we gonna move on from that. Listen, I extended an olive branch to this brother, right? I told he was in when I was live. I gave him the opportunity to call in. He didn't want to call in because his daddy, would have been upset with him, right? So the thing was, okay, we were squashing the beef. Me and the Loco dude, okay, we was squashing our beef, Mr. Martinez. Me and Mr. Martinez, we were squashing the beef. He was like, okay, I ain't gonna say your name no more. You don't say my name. We both agreed that shit, right? So I told him, look, you take down your videos with my name in it. I'm gonna take down the video I did about your mama being my hoe. So I said I was gonna take, and as a man in good faith, I took the video down. I didn't delete it. I just put the motherfucker on private so it wouldn't be seen, right? So I'm chilling, and then I'm laying them. Everybody hitting me up like, "Yo, Rel, you know this guy is still tapping at you, Rel. I thought the beef was over." I'm like, "Oh, that shit old, Lay. That was some shit he put up before the beef started, right?" They're like, "Nah, nigga, this shit is recent, nigga. You need to go look at this shit, right?" So I'm like, all right, let me go look at this shit. So I clicks on the video, right? And the nigga, you know, he's talking mad shit, right? I'm like, you disloyal bitch. You just violated the peace treaty that we had. Because I wasn't saying his name, right? So he violated the peace treaty. So I'm looking at then, guess what? The nigga, he said some shit that just really pissed me off and put me over the top when he said, I want to thank my girl, Maya Martinez, right, for flagging the 313 Live Show's channel and getting him scared, so I ain't got to worry about him no more. He ain't no beef, right? Why in the fuck did he say that? Why in the fuck did he say that? So now you just lied to your people. And, you know, now I got to tap you because you lied. You know what I'm saying? You broke the peace treaty, so that's over and done with now. So it is what it is. It's on and popping. So I just did a video, and I put up his transsexual woman. The dude is a transsexual. You seen that?
Oh, my God, that was sick.
Tanique, you saw that shit, Tanique. Y'all saw that.
That was horrible, man.
You saw that. That bitch was ugly than a motherfucker with and without the makeup.
Oh,
Did you
man, that's for my cigar, man. I should put my cigar out, man.
Did y'all see them big dick beaters on that motherfucker? That nigga's dick beater's bigger than the average man. I'm like, God damn. So, okay, Loso. Is this motherfucker fucking Loso in the ass, or is Loso fucking this motherfucking ass, or they both fucking each other in the ass?
He said he had his tongue out like Michael Jordan, man. He said he had his tongue out like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he got his tongue out like Michael.
Why did I think of that too? I was like, this nigga think he's Michael Jordan or something.
No, that nigga got what it is he got his tongue out because he letting you know he want a dick on his tongue. That's what he's letting you know. That's the gay
man,
code.
Y'all got EBGBs and all this faggot shit.
Hey, Tanique, he wants you, Tanique. He wants you in Gab. He wants y'all, boys.
Oh, man, please. Kick my damn glass over. I get my carpet clean.
So now listen, that's why everybody asks why I start the beef back up. I didn't start the beef back up. He started the beef back up. I was minding my fucking business. And you know, Lay got his hand in that cookie jar too, because if Lay hadn't sent me that link over, I would not have to watch that video, because I don't watch that nigga shit because I'm looking at the nigga is a fucking retard. Look, who's Garage? If the nigga sits there and he was reading and rocking like, go Raj. I'm like, motherfucker, did you just sound that out as garage? It's garage, nigga, not go Raj. And then the motherfucker said, Greg,
I got 4% left, and I'm glad.
The motherfucker said, Greg K. Dean. I'm like, motherfucker, it's Greg Caton, not Greg K. Dean. It's Greg Caton. But he called him Greg K. Dean. And the nigga is sounding this shit out. He's sounding this shit out. And this is the nigga that Encini wants to put the face on of his company? I can't take now one of them niggas serious. I can't.
They laughing so hard. Hey, Reg, what you think about the whole thing, Reg?
I think first time on a fucking crackhead with 100 subscribers. That's what I think.
Hey, but why do you think you lied up though, man?
Y'all need to be tapping that Encini bitch ass. That motherfucker that won't show his face. That be putting out all that clickbait bullshit.
I think we got Legend got a picture of Encini now.
I mean,
Lay got a picture of
Lee got him. They got something.
I got him.
Oh,
I mean,
Lay got him.
I got him.
And listen,
I got him. He know I got him too.
And
That's
listen,
why they looking at throwing chill pro shit.
Now listen. I got a couple.
And he's black.
Yeah, he's black.
He's black.
We were in the studio. Listen, we were in the studio, right? We were in the studio yesterday and today because Lay sent over the little clip of the nigga's voice, right? So we was listening to it on that high definition shit, right? And one of the guys was like, "Yo, this dude is black. You can hear his accent. He sounds like he could be Nigerian or African. He has an accent. Listen to it." So the guy who works in the studio who know how to unmask the voice, he wasn't there. He's not there. He's out of town. So when the guy comes in, we're gonna unmask his voice for y'all, and we're gonna give y'all who he really is. It's on and popping now, nigga. It's going down quicker than a hoe in a $5 crack spot giving head. For real.
That's your favorite shit. Your favorite shit right there.
It's going down, baby. It's going down.
That nigga thought he had Lay. That nigga said Gab was only out for subscribers and viewers. I'm like, oh, maybe I should shut my channel down. Whoa. You know what I mean?
Nah.
He got me. Man, come on, man. That shit ain't stopped nothing.
Nah.
Matter of
Well, I'll tell you something. Me, you, and Lay, this Tanique, me, Lay, and Gab got. We pumping millions and millions of dollars to keep Tupac alive.
Mm-hmm.
With what little bit we do, millions of dollars that we don't get a dime of.
Okay.
Millions.
Hey, man.
We have taken. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I ain't want to brag, bro. And I'm humble. I'm truly humbled by anybody that support and watch my shit. But, I ain't hiding a goddamn thing because, motherfuckers talk shit about you and all that, man. But at the end of the day, people lie, numbers don't. You know what I mean? And I got 26,000 subscribers, man, who most of which eagerly anticipate what I do, man. And I appreciate each one of them. But bad niggas try to discredit your work because they jealous. They not but some hateful bastards, man. You know what I mean? And niggas like that, I have no compassion for. You feel me? I really don't. Because how you gonna shit on what the next man do and you wish you could do the same thing? Mm-hmm. But then you do your shit the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of just asking for some help, they don't shit on the next man and hate on the next man. Ask for some goddamn help. Yeah. Just say, hey brother, how you do this or how you do that? That's all. Shit.
Hard fucking work, hours, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of editing and shit, taking your time because it's gonna take years. It is not gonna happen overnight. That you buy you some sponsored views like other people.
Yeah, and that's one thing I used to get so upset about. Me and Lee used to talk about behind the scenes is being original. Bring original content to the table. Come up with your own ideas. And have niggas just come behind you and piggyback what you say. I had motherfuckers repeat what I said 3 and 5 months ago back to me. Like they fooled me. That shit irks the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't have no motherfucking help. I be up all night working on these goddamn videos.
Well, I'm the original one that came out with the COINTELPRO and the Black Panther shit over a year ago.
All that shit, with Suge having the bulletproof vest under his Gucci sweater and you try to I was coming up with all types of shit. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers say this shit back to you like it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? And I be like,
that Jimmy Henson shit was hot, man. You put out that was I still remember that like it was yesterday. Cesar Entertainment.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, man, each one of us, we like the Avengers. Each one of us brings a special. I'm like motherfucking. What's the nigga from the movie The Taken? The niggas he got a special set of skills. You know what I mean? Rel do his own thing. Rel got his own community, got his own shit. Lay do his own thing. I do my own thing. All the dialogue do his own thing. Tanique do his own thing. But when we come together, that's what makes this shit special. You feel me? Everybody in their own lane. Everybody in their own lane, yo. And you put this together, we're a fucking force to reckon with, yo. You can't stop the movement, yo. I gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard Big Gene Deal, man? He's supposed to be coming out last month.
Yeah, I talked to Gene Deal earlier today. Gene, he's clearing some stuff up, because he just retired. He's partying, got a big party going on. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, Gene is going to, we're going to chop it up. It's going to be live right here on the 313 Live show. And then Gene is also getting ready to put his own YouTube channel together. So when he get that, we're going to advertise it over here and, and let everybody know to go over there and support Big Gene Deal because he's going to start, releasing his own material on his own channel. So, we're gonna support him because he supported us and he fucked with us, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to still fuck with us afterwards.
Real nigga, real recognize real. It won't be long before he part of the Brotherhood too. They be saying Reggie Wright neutralized him. I think that Reggie Wright is a witch doctor.
Yeah, Reggie is a bad man.
He's a bad man, yo.
Yes, he is.
Hey, let me cut in real quick. 'Cause I'm about to dip. I got some shit to go handle right now. But man, it was good doing the show with all y'all. Y'all feel me? And everybody subscribe to everybody's channel that's on here. You feel me? And support all of us. Because the Brotherhood ain't gonna stop. Me, Radio.
Most definitely.
Yeah, all the Outlaws, Tanique, Reggie Wright. And we in this thing forever.
Shit,
I'm out.
This ain't no temporary. This ain't no temporary shit. This ain't no temporary.
I hit y'all in a minute. I'll get at y'all later. Though. I got a dip though.
Get the hell out of here, then, nigga. Hang up the goddamn phone. God damn it.
I got 2%. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. But man, this is big right here, man. I don't think people recognize this. This shit ain't been done yet. You know what I mean? And what I mean by people that got their own shit going on. You always got a nigga, need another nigga to bring them up, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you got guys collectively already doing their own thing, it lets you know they work together not because they have to, but because they want to. And that means everything right there to me. To know motherfuckers want to partner with me, not because they have to, but because they want to. That's a beautiful thing. 313 got his own shit. When I talked to that nigga, and he told me he do all his t-shirts, all his hats, the green screen, all that shit you see, work the boards, all that. That's that man. And I respected the hell out of that. And I told him all the editing you see we do, all the film, all the footage, all that shit, that's all me. You feel me?
Man,
so, yeah, so it's like it's a mutual respect. Because I like talent. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you talented or you smart, I'm impressed. Tanique could be a goddamn lawyer. You feel me?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
You ever see on the 18, when the motherfucker, they had the one dude that was real smart on the 18? You had Mr. T, you had Hannibal, you had the motherfucking pilot, Tanique is a smart dude. He's the bookworm. Later crazy man. Relish the muscle. And Mighty, he quiet, all the dialogue, he quiet, but he's a thinker. That motherfucker always thinking. You feel me? So, man, we got a hell of a team, man. And me, I'm just the big mouth. But
you brought it all together, though, Gam. You brought us all together, man, and that's a good thing.
I'm a visionary, bro. I have visions and I have ideas, and I just thought, this would be the perfect situation for everybody to squash the beef, and put the community at ease because people was tired of choosing. People like Tanique, people like you, people like Lay, they don't know what to believe, people like myself. You shouldn't do that to the people because they all here for one person. They're here for Tupac.
Right.
And to meet us along the way is a plus, And we give Reggie a platform, man, to clear his name and have fun and to share his stories and his experience with the public, It's a beautiful thing, man. And like I said, it ain't gonna stop, man. It's just gonna grow. We gonna mobilize and get outside of YouTube and start doing bigger things, man. And people gonna be shocked as hell. But let me tell you, numbers behind your name is powerful, man. I can't pick a cup by myself, but if 20 brothers get their hands underneath you, we get that bitch off the ground. You feel me? And that's with any idea you got. The more hands on deck, nigga, we coming through stomping for real. And that's that.
No doubt.
That's that. I'm about to dip, fellas. I love each one of y'all, man. Everybody listening, man. I hope that, I added to the conversation, man. This your homie Gabo. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
Peace.
I'm out, man. One nation.
All right,
One nation.
Let's go.
All right. So, well, fellas, this was a beautiful conversation that we all had. And I appreciate it. Tanique, I appreciate you jumping in and spending time with us and giving your thoughts on everything. And Reggie, always a pleasure having you and my man's over there, Art of Dialogue. Nigga, it's a pleasure having you on this motherfucking platform.
Yes, indeed, man. It's a pleasure being on your platform, my G.
Oh, most definitely. Tanique, do you want to say anything, before we bounce out, brother? Tanique, we lost Tanique. Tanique, the dialogue. You want to say something before we bounce out, brother?
Nah, man. Just it's an honor being on your platform, and I fuck with all y'all channels. Make sure everybody follow y'all channels. I fuck with Reggie, 313, Gal, Tanique, Lay Legend, and yeah, man. I'm happy to be a part of the Brotherhood. And, yeah, man, it's an honor to be on your platform, my G.
Oh, man, it's always a pleasure to have you, brother. Always, man. Please believe that, man. And like I said, we got some shit, we working, and we going to keep on doing what we got to do. And just pop shit off. And ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for being on, watching us. Peace and love. And we out of here.
Deuces.
Yo, that was a great show, family. And, I'm about to bounce out of this motherfucker, and I'm going to bed. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, my G.
All right, now.
All right, y'all just hit me later, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right, it's all good, man. I appreciate you for even being on the show, for real. All right, now, fam. All right.
All right, my G.
All right.